All right, what is up, eSports Michigan Nation? This is podcast number 8, and we are getting ready to reveal the teams who have qualified to make the tournament, the eSports League of Legends tournament that will happen here at Lawrence Technological University May 19th and May 20th. I am joined by Ethan Williams, Andrew Blanchard. I am Lorne Plant, and originally we had planned on doing our draw today. We were going to do a webcast, videocast, and all of that, but we still got some teams playing out some final games, making up some final games. So the official end of the season, as it were, will be Saturday. That's this Saturday coming up. And then on Monday, we are going to do our draw. So you will be able to watch it. You teams who are listening right now, you'll be able to see what group you're in and who you will be playing on the first day as of probably late afternoon, early evening Monday. We're not committing to a time as of yet, but it will be up Monday, so you'll be able to check that out. So that is where we are at right now, but we do want to send a big congratulations, number one, to both you guys for running the league. And, you know what I mean? This has been, one of those things you just kind of jump into the fire and hope you don't get burned too bad. But overall, I would say it went pretty well.
Yeah, it was enjoyable, throughout the whole experience. Like, some of the teams were really fun to work with. Some of the teams gave me a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But overall, I think the whole experience was really good. And I know a lot of what happened this season is going to be a lot easier next year when we've got just things that go off of already structured, schedules, how those are going to work, what weeks do and don't work for high school kids. Right. So it was definitely a learning experience.
We've set precedent, and we will be able to follow up on that. And Ethan, we actually had some really good competition.
Yeah, we really did. We had a lot of games that didn't go the way we thought they were going to, and we had some really high quality sportsmanship, getting to know the players and seeing how excited they were to play games and how bummed out they were when games couldn't be played.
Right.
It was a great experience getting to learn who these players are and what they're about.
Yeah, and there's no doubt, as we talked about in our strategy sessions and some of the game of the weeks that we've had, there was some really cunning gameplay and strategy that, you could learn from. Because bottom line is, you want to get better. And, there were we've got some replays out on our website and the State Champs TV YouTube page right now that you could check out and learn a thing or two. Mm-hmm. Of course, you're welcome to come to the tournament. We will have a spectator area inside the atrium at Lawrence Tech, so you can check out some of these games. But right now, let's find out who are the teams that have qualified.
Awesome. So right now, we have our 16 teams that are going to be invited to Lawrence Tech for our tournament. In Team A, we have the team in first place is the Seaholm Maples.
The Seaholm Maples, Birmingham Seaholm High School, back for the second year in a row, as we did have a tournament last year.
Yep. In second place, we have our St. Clair Saints.
St. Clair High School, so congratulations to the Saints on getting this far.
In third place, we have the Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks.
And that is, again, Bloomfield Hills High School. Used to be Andover and Losser combined a few years back, and Bloomfield Hills wanting to come strong this year.
Yes, sir. And then rounding out Group A, we have the Liquid Ninjas.
So the Liquid Ninjas, they are Milan High School, so congrats to the Huron League's Milan for getting this far.
Yeah, for sure. Heading right into Group B, we have in first place the Troy Colts.
Troy Colts, Troy High School, not to be mistaken with Troy Athens. Troy Colts back, the defending champs.
In second place in Group B, we have Team Stopwatch.
Team Stopwatch, one of two from Canton High School this year. Canton Chiefs not struggled this season in League of Legends. Canton's Team Stopwatch, really good.
Yeah. In third place in Group B, we have Revival.
Revival, two teams out of the Warren Career Prep Center. Revival in the tournament.
And then rounding out Group B, we have Galaxy Demons.
And the Galaxy Demons represent East Kentwood High School, the west side, making a play to do some damage.
In Group C, we have in first place the Clarkston High Wolves.
All right, Clarkston High School, again, an unprecedented year for sports for them. Football state champs, basketball state champs. Will they be eSports state champs? Only time will tell.
In second place, we have the Chippewa Valley Big Reds.
Chip Valley High School, too, out there in Clinton Township, but the Big Reds moving on to the big dance.
And right now, our third and fourth place teams both have one win, but having played more games, the Avocado Warriors hold third place.
Buchanan High School. So Buchanan coming down, the Avocado Warriors, as of right now, in the big show.
And then we have the Crimson Drakes.
And the Crimson Drakes representing Troy Athens High School, so they did get in. Congratulations to the Red Hawks. Red Hawks, I'm sorry. Red Hawks.
How can you do that?
I know.
To my school?
I know.
Man.
That's what threw me off.
And then the final group in Group D, in first place, we have the De La Salle Pilots.
So Warren De La Salle, again, another active team in the esports world. Brought it last year, really were disappointed that they didn't kind of do better than they did. I think this year they're looking to make amends and are going to be a strong presence here on campus.
And then in second place, we have the E-Rats.
The E-Rats out of Ann Arbor, Huron. So the River Rats are the E-Rats in esports. Congratulations to Huron.
And then in third place, we have the Legendary Squad.
Legendary Squad is the second one out of the Warren Career Prep Center. So both teams from Warren in the contest.
And then rounding out Group D and rounding out the 16 teams that are coming to Lawrence Tech for that tournament is Loyalty.
So Loyalty is represented by Troy High School. So Troy High School, again, with two teams, the defending champs, the Colts, and Loyalty in the tournament. So that is our group of 16. And, Andrew, why don't you kind of get right into how the group draw is going to go, who is going to play who, and how it's going to shake down.
So for the group draw, there are going to be 4 pools, pool 1, 2, 3, and 4. Depending on how the team's placed in their groups is going to be which pool they go into. So the first place team of any of all the groups are going to be put into pool 1, the second place teams into pool 2, third place pool 3, fourth into pool 4. We're going to pull one team from each of the pools into a new group for the tournament. So we're going to have a new Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, and those teams are going to play each other. They're going to play each other once. Yep. Yeah, I misspoke last podcast.
Yes.
The last podcast I said they would play each other twice. We're going to have each team plays each other team once. Now, there are invalid draws for the group draw show. There's going to be no team from the same group will be drawn into another same group. So if you're in Group A now, you will not play against any other teams from Group A in the first round of the next tournament. That way we get some parity. That way we can really see which team stood out from each other. Are every team from Group B going to move on to the next round? Are none of the Group C? So we really want to see some parity. So
we want the best teams advancing, not all playing each other right off the bat in case that might happen.
Exactly. So so by doing it this way, you really get a top-ended group where hopefully the groups, the best teams, the first place and the second place teams from each of our original groups will showcase that they are actually the best teams, and we'll have, all the first place and second place teams move on instead of a first place team potentially eliminating the first place team from another group. So that's what we want to avoid, and that is why the group draw is going to be set up the way it is. That being said, we do have some groups that aren't decided yet. So Group B is set. Troy Colts, Team Stopwatch, Revival, Galaxy Demons, they're set in that order. However, starting with Group D, the Ocean Division, E-Rats, Legendary Squad, Loyalty, they all have 4 wins. There are a lot of games to make up in this group. I've let all the teams know if they want to play them, they're more than welcome to reschedule the games that haven't been played yet. Get those games in. Just a single win by any of these 3 teams will automatically put them up above the rest. You want to be up above. If you're in second, in Pool 2, you're going to have a better chance of getting out because you're going to be playing against potentially weaker teams from the Pool 3 and Pool 4. In Group C, Crimson Drakes, Avocado Warriors are tied, both at 1 win right now. However, because Avocado Warriors has played that 1 additional game, they're currently seated above Crimson Drakes. Crimson Drakes has a game to play right now. If Crimson Drakes play that game and they win, then they will be above Avocado Warriors. They'll be Pool 3. However, if they lose, they move to 1-5, and they're tied with Avocado Warriors, and they have to play a tiebreaker game to see who gets Pool 3 and who gets Pool 4. The last group, Mountain Division Group A, Maples and Saints, they're locked in 9-1, 7-3. Bloomfield hosts Blackhawks. Liquid Ninja, they're tied right now, 4-5. They could either play a tiebreak game right now, or they can try to reschedule a game against Divine Child Falcons, of which neither team has played 2 games against. So if Liquid Ninjas, who have currently rescheduled a game to be played against Divine Child Falcons, wins that game, they move up against Bloomfield Hills. If Bloomfield Hills also reschedules a game against Divine Child Falcons, and they win, if they match whatever Liquid Ninjas does, then they have to play a tiebreaker game for that Pool 3 and Pool 4 slots.
Okay. So the important thing to know is that we are going to be transparent in how we do our draw. It's not going to be some audio thing where we're like, who do we want? No, we're going to have the dishes laid out here or whatever, and we will pull from each, and we'll make sure it's fair. So you'll be able to watch a video webcast of our draw show, which we are going to do on Monday morning, and then we'll put all the graphics together and everything so that we can get it out there to the public late afternoon Monday, early evening Monday, so that you guys can consume it, enjoy it, and know how it's going to break down. So I think the important thing and the lesson to take from this is, number one, why not just finish your matches? You're already in, so you're not going to really hurt yourself. And you know what? Everything happens for a reason, so wherever you end up is where you end up. But if you have an opportunity to put yourself up a step, it could be potentially the difference between maybe you getting to Sunday to the quarterfinals and not.
Yep.
So if you want to go and take that chance, you can do that. But the bottom line is you got to get it done by Saturday. If these games are not complete by Saturday, it's over. And we are leaving it ranked where it is right now, correct?
Correct.
All right, that's how it's going to go down. One thing we want to do before we end today is we want to talk about a team that maybe did not do all that well this season, but definitely represents everything that we created this league for.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of finishing out your games, in Group B, the Schoolcraft Papa Bears are the honorary contenders for this tournament. They ended the season 0-14, but they played all of their games. Their sportsmanship and how they interacted with the other teams and how much they improved over the season is really stunning to watch. And being in the Discord, watching all of these teams interact and talk with each other, they're all hyped that the Schoolcraft Papa Bears played all their games. The Papa Bears have been, nothing but friendly and kind and helpful, and I think they're going to show up to the tournament and cheer on Group B and try to show what they came for.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it sounds like they're thirsting for more knowledge, and they obviously absorbed what they did and got better, and they want to, get to the next level, and why not be here and get a chance to watch some really good competition? They know how Group B plays.
Yeah.
So they're gonna know their strengths and see how they go in and take on teams that they really don't have much knowledge of, or how they handle a different strategy, different approach from a team maybe who is on par with how good they are. So good on Schoolcraft. That's great. They're about a couple hours away from here for the fact that they want to make the drive, spend some time here, and meet the guys. That's what it's all about. We'll make sure we come up with the T-shirt, and we've got other kinds of prizes we'll be giving away. So that's all happening May 19th and 20th. So I think that's it, boys. I think the important thing is to know that the draw will happen on Monday, and everybody will know who they are playing, how it's going to shake out. That will all be going out Monday afternoon and Monday night. So stay tuned to the eSports Michigan Facebook, Twitter, and our website, esportsmichigan.com. You guys good?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, boys. Then get your games in, and we'll see you guys, and we'll lay it all out for you guys on Monday.